Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's Lynn Louise, the Cosmic Valkyrie. This is the Cosmic Valkyrie podcast. Prospecting is a mindset. And I want to talk about some of the biggest mistakes that I see coaches, healers, hypnotists making on social media that keeps them in hard work and hustle, trading their time and getting very little in return. And I'm going to use a very specific example because there is a particular type of post that's going really viral in Facebook. And I want to talk about it and how to really utilize that to qualify your leads, because qualifying leads is a mindset, y'all. Okay. Now, what does it mean to qualify a lead? First, qualifying a lead means that you are making sure that that person is willing to do what it takes to create transformation. You're also qualifying them to make sure that they're ready to invest in themselves and that you resonate with them, right? So it normally takes about 18 to 20 times for people to see you or interact with you before they're feeling comfortable enough to commit to purchasing from you. I want to put this into perspective when we're talking about posting. If somebody sees a post for the first time, or you just come across their feed and they graze it, that's going to be a really cold interaction, right? So we want to warm them up. So I'm going to use a very particular situation that happened just within the last 24 hours to make this a little bit more clear for you to understand what qualifying leads is and why it's a mindset first, and how you can begin to create that transformation for yourself to begin to really escalate your income. Okay. So there's a particular type of post that is become really viral over on Facebook. And let me look for mine. Okay. So it has like a catchphrase in it, a hook that is, I don't know if you can hear, our fire alarm goes off in town as a test, and it's going off right now because I wasn't paying attention and I started this podcast. So sorry about that if it's really loud. I don't know if it is. Okay, so let's get back to this post. So this post has a particular hook, and that hook is you having the capability to decipher something in a short period of time. Pardon me, I have allergies. I'm going to cough right now. Pardon me if you can hear it. So I decided, since everyone was going to do it, I was going to do it as well, but I was going to show you all how to utilize this in order to qualify leads and really focus on finding those people that are aligned with you. So here's what my post said. Being a telepath, simply by viewing your profile, I can identify in 3 minutes or less what blocks, sorry, what's blocking your wealth. Yeah, I mentioned I have allergies. So I'll reread it. Being a telepath, because y'all know I'm a telepath, simply by viewing your profile, I can identify in 3 minutes or less what's blocking your wealth. That's the hook. That's the, hey, I can do this. Okay. I also noticed that there was going to be a perspective from a lot of people that were thinking that this was an offer. It's a simple statement. After it, you notice I didn't say, who wants me to do it? Right? Like I didn't have a call to action. It was just simply stating a what I'm capable of. And it's true. I am. Now, this got a lot of action, so it's going to increase your algorithms, and there's going to be a lot of comments. I had something like 80 something comments. Okay. So I went back the next day and I was reviewing them. Now, a lot of people were using this as a lead generator specifically. I was using it for interaction and to create connection, and then see where the people wanted to go next. Okay. So there were some people that were like, yes, do it, right? Or you can do this, or, comments like that. So I want to take a break right now from what I did next and talk about what I have seen through other people posting. So a lot of people are posting things like, give me 5 minutes of your time and I'll be able to decipher such and such, or do a 15-minute call with me and I will be able to identify this and that. Okay. That's a specific, like, do a call with me is a call to action, right? You're saying, hey, you do a call with me. Hey, you get in DMs with me. That is a very specific call to action. So you're inviting them to reach out to you or get a link to do a call with you. Here's what I want you to know about that type of post. And I know this because I've done it, and through my experiences, I don't want you to have the same failed outcomes that I had. It's a waste of your time and resources. I want you to hear this again. Doing posts like that are a waste of your time and resources, because anybody who comments on that, you're offering to sign up for a call. Okay. Even if it's only 15 minutes, you're offering them to get on a call with you. That is very precious time. And I'm sorry, my dog just busted through the door and like opened it up wide. So you're going to hear some noise going on outside. My husband's renovating the bedroom, so you're going to hear that maybe. I don't know. We'll just keep going. So why is this a waste of your time? Because not everyone that does a call with you is aligned. They have not been qualified first to know if they are your target demographic and to really know that they want to work with you. Because the whole purpose of doing a free call is to get closer to that lead, closing that gap for that lead to be able to say yes to you. Okay. So we want to take them on a journey so that that journey is more and more of those 18 to 20 touches before you offer them your specific time and energy. You want people on the call to understand your value and to really get to know you as a person and be willing to say yes. And one of the qualifying questions when they come into your Calendly on your links should be, if things go well, or if, something like, if things go well and you really have breakthroughs on this call, are you in a position to invest in your future, in your transformation? Qualifying to them and to you that, hey, do you have the money to follow through with this? Because this 15-minute call isn't going to give you all the answers. It's going to give you some transformation, but in order to drive that car that you have the keys to now, you need to work with me, right? So the whole reason for a 15-minute call is specifically to pitch your deal and to give them the courage to sign up and work with you. Okay. So that one post is not qualifying a lead, and it's going to add more hard work and hustle to your schedule than you need. Okay. So how do we avoid that? There's a whole systems that you can have in place to do this, but I'm going to use what I did as an example to help you understand the mindset behind this. Okay. So first, I'm not operating from desperation and closing as many clients as possible quickly. That's not where I operate from. I want aligned clients. I want to take them on a journey, and I want them to feel comfortable to working with me long term, because we know by staying and working with us as healers, hypnotists, coaches, that the longer somebody stays, as you evolve, you take them with you. So I want to ensure that people that are coming in are willing to do what it takes and stick around. Okay. So I made that post and I got a lot of responses in there, like I said, that were like, ooh, read me, or I would love to know where my gaps are, and stuff like that. And so this morning I went through and I identified the ones that were more aligned or like answered in a way that was aligned with me. Plus, I am telepath. I'm a telepathic, right? So remember, I'm using not only my ability to look at their profile, but check out their frequency. I'm not reading their mind because that would be unethical, although they did tell me that I could go and look at their profile. So I went and looked at their profile and I would identify like, oh, who are they? What do they do? How are they showing up in the world? Okay. So I did utilize that ability. But in the comments, when they asked me to identify their money blocks, right? That's something that is like, it's more than just one. I could identify it and I could clearly see what it is when I went to their profile, but that's a coaching session. So this was a statement that I can do it. So how did I respond to those people that were curious, right? That wanted to know more, that wanted my help? My answer was, while this is something that I harness inside my mastermind to help others powerfully transform their, frequency of wealth, this was simply a statement. But that being said, I do have a 30-minute free training on money mindset that can help you identify your own. And that's all I said. And then the people that responded to that and said, yeah, I want access to that. I said, wonderful. All you have to do is jump inside. And I put the link to my Facebook, embedded my Facebook group, and it's linked in the banners. So the people that were serious about it and were willing to do the work went ahead and joined my group. And then they will go to the banners and find that link. Now, to qualify them even more, I will go into their DMs and say, thanks for commenting on that. I mean, I really am grateful that people were so excited and commented on it. I'm not being superficial. I am excited, and I'm excited that they joined my group. Like, I want more people that believe in telepathy and the cosmic stuff, right? That love working with their intuition and are willing to do what it takes. I want more of those people in my group. So I will reach out to them in DMs and thank them and be like, hey, did you find the link to the in the banner, or should I send it here? Because what I want to make sure is that they get it, that they have access to it. Now, at the end of that, right? If they watch it and they get to the end of that video, at that point, they have an option to sign up for a call with me. See the consistency and the road and the direction in which I'm taking them to ensure that they're willing to do what it takes to get an outcome that most people in this life will never have, because they're not willing to do those steps. I am ensuring that the people that are working with me are willing to do what others are not. I want highly committed people, people that want transformation, that are driven by transformation. So I don't just offer my call willy-nilly. Now, I know this is going to be the next question, but Lynn, I sometimes see you posting to do a call with you. It's a call to action I see often when you are not in a launch. This is 100% true. But if you were to walk through my funnel system, here is what I want you to know. First and foremost, it's on a long post. It's it's explaining something and shining light into their blind spots. Y'all might not know what I'm talking about until you start reading that post, and then you go, oh crap, that's me. And most likely somebody who's going to sign up for that has been following me for some time. People just don't jump onto calls at the end of a long post unless they feel very prepared for it. Okay. Now, there's also more to that funnel system. For somebody to do a call with me, they click on a link and it takes them to my sign up page. My sign up page has a 1.5-minute video that explains to them what they're going to encounter in this, the transformation that they're going to be experiencing, and the reason why I'm doing it, explaining to them that people that most likely sign up for this because you're serious about your business, I tell them exactly who they are. And if you are serious, you will expect to hear a pitch from me about my mastermind, because most people that want to transform are also going to take that information and they're going to want to figure out how to use it. Okay. And then when they click to schedule that call, there is a list of questions that they have to answer for me in order for me to do a call with them. Okay. One, qualifying for them that they are willing to invest in themselves and their future. Okay. And then it's not over. Once they receive that date, there is homework for them to do. They need to watch a training video that I have already recorded and I host on YouTube. And then there's 3 testimonials that I want them to watch to help give them a better idea of if this is right for them. It's homework, it's required. And then they have to show up with a pen and paper. And I send them emails after they register with this information over and over to ensure that they've done it. Qualifying your leads. If somebody answers to me, no, I'm not ready to invest, I'm flat broke, then I have the decision to make using my intuition and my knowledge and my telepathy of frequency and vibration and all that to determine, is this person in a spot where they really can invest, or is it just resistance, or are they not really willing to create the transformation which they desire? And then I can act appropriately after that. Okay. So I just wanted to do this particular podcast to help you understand. I don't know if you can hear my husband sawing. He's building us a new bed frame. Anyway, I'm not sure if, sorry. Okay. I got thrown off by that. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I want you to understand that this is all mindset. When we're operating from struggle and we really, really desperately want something to change. Okay, hold on. I need to tap in again because that saw going off really got to me, but I'll be able to talk through this. Okay. So when we're operating from desperation and scarcity and struggle, we are taking actions that represent that. So what we're saying and doing in our media posts, in our podcasts, whatever, is operating from desperation, and it's going to come out in the frequency of desperation, and then it's going to call in people that are desperate. Everything starts on the inside with the power of your mind and allowing yourself to overcome self-doubt, self-sabotaging behaviors, like posting that you'll do a call with anybody. Also, like allowing yourself to be patient and understanding that this is a process, and what you're doing right now, what you are doing right now is representational of where you're going to be in 30 days. Does that mean that you're not going to be able to create cells at this point? No. But knowing how cells work and that you have to touch somebody 18 to 20 times is going to represent your ability to be patient and allow people to go through the process, knowing that if you keep filling that funnel full of people and filtering them somewhere, then eventually they're going to do a call with you and it's going to open up and people will really start pouring in. And it's about the quality of people, not the quantity of people. Okay, now if you're wondering at this point, what is that free 30-minute video that she's talking about? You can find it in my link tree. You can, if you're in my Facebook group, you can find it in the banner. If you're on TikTok, you can find it in my link tree. And if you're anywhere on social media, you can find it on my link tree. I think I have link tree even here on YouTube, but I'm not sure. Okay, So anyway, I'll make sure that my link tree is, or it's somewhere. I'll make sure that that link is somewhere on the social medias in which I post this. If it is not, freaking comment and I'll just drop it to you. Okay? I love y'all. Take care.